Welcome back to part 4 of the Wealth Building Masterclass. In this video, you're going to discover why working with a team is a powerful component of wealth building. You're going to learn what to look for in a team. You're going to hear my personal journey with developing business relationships, some good, some bad. But if you're just tuning in for the first time, I do want you to go back and watch the first 3 videos in this series. You're going to be lost if you don't do that. We built them in such a way that each of them builds on each other. We'll link them below in the description. So please start with the first few videos. With that being said, let's talk about the value of working with a real estate investing team and how to find the right fit. Now, of course, I'd love to welcome you as a client at our company, Morris Invest, but regardless of who you work with, I want to be sure that you made the right decision. So I made a list of questions that you'll need to ask as you research these real estate investment companies that are out there. The first question you want to ask is, do their values align with yours? What is their mission? And does it sound like something that's going to add value to your goals? Is their company nationwide or just in one small market? Do they understand markets? And how do they know which markets are the best for investing? What happens after you close on the property and now you own the house? Does the company continue to support you, or are you largely on your own? What financing options do they offer? How do they select the property management teams that will be managing the property? How many repeat customers do they have? And can you speak with some of them if you'd like? Do they offer a customized 5 to 10 year action plan and stick with you for the life of that action plan and beyond? Do they offer cost segregation analysis for free on some of the properties? Everything I just mentioned has built the foundation of our company. I know that we are unique in the industry because of how well we take care of our clients, but I feel like every company should be able to answer these questions to your satisfaction, no matter what. Now, if you're wondering why I'm so passionate about the education and the support side of what we do, it's because I know how awful it feels to flounder around when you're trying to provide a good life for you and your family. If you remember earlier, I mentioned how there was a lot of trial and error in my own path to success. Well, that's not unheard of when you're growing a business. But why not mitigate some of those painful experiences for those coming after you, right? I like to think of it like you're walking through a forest and there's prickly bushes sticking out. You know, it'd be nice if you could remove some of those things for the person that's coming behind you. I'm going to share a few of my own. It all started during a stressful weekend when Natalie and I were anxiously waiting to hear back from my employer at the time. My contract had come up for renewal at my job, and we were waiting to find out if that call would come and tell me if I still had a job or not. Let me tell you, the thought of losing that steady paycheck made me sick to my stomach. I didn't know what to do, and I had 2 kids at the time. Natalie was pouring through our finances when she suddenly had an idea. She said to me, "Wait a second. If the next time your contract came up for renewal, and we had enough performing assets like real estate that we didn't need your job, imagine what that would be like." It was like a light bulb moment for me. I ran over to the whiteboard and I started playing with some numbers. She was like, "Okay, I'm just going to say that." And she went off to go do some laundry. And I'm like, no. This is the eureka moment. And she said, "What are you talking about?" And I said, "Well, look, if we can figure out how much cash flow from performing assets like rental properties we need to replace the income we got from our paychecks, it would become our freedom number." And that is literally how our freedom number cheat sheet and everything that we do at our company was born that afternoon in my office on my whiteboard. And we made a goal to reach that freedom number as soon as we could. We'll talk more extensively about the freedom number in our next video. But for now, just know that finding our freedom number kicked off the start of my business and my wealth building career. I constantly came across people who were desperate for this type of opportunity and thrilled that they didn't have to do all the legwork. Being able to do this for people came at a price. As I said before, I believe in being honest and transparent about both my successes and my mistakes. I've been fortunate enough to learn from other people's mistakes, so I feel like I'm kind of paying it forward by sharing some of my own mistakes and experiences. And some of them have been incredibly painful. One company we worked with failed to follow through with their responsibilities and actually made some pretty crummy choices. The difficulties that came from that part of our journey could have ended everything, especially since it deeply affected every single person that I loved. But instead of giving into defeat, I chose to learn from that experience and I pushed through the fear and the negativity. And you only grow in your life through discomfort, right? You don't grow from easy street. You don't grow from laying in a hammock. and doing nothing. You grow from difficulty. That's how we grow as human beings. I knew that we could help other people if we stuck to our vision and we refused to give up. When things get hard for you on your investing journey, and at some point they will, I want you to remember why you started in the first place. Whatever you do, don't give up. So the first step in our vision to help people is to educate them by developing their financial intelligence. That's step one in our company. As you know, this channel is dedicated to doing just that, completely free. I like focusing on education and sharing financial intelligence to as many people as possible, but I also want to deliver the absolute best real estate investing experience with exceptional customer service. My strength is in communicating and educating. So I needed a hand, really, in delivering the service side of the business. Thankfully, we developed an amazing relationship with Cedira Wealth, providing that perfect solution. They offered everything that I was looking for on a client experience side of things and the customer service side of things that had been lacking. And I was already impressed with how they did business with us. So why not let them serve my clients as well? When our partnership came together with Cedira Wealth, and we were able to help our clients use self-directed retirement accounts at the beginning to buy cash flowing real estate. But as our relationship grew and expanded, we realized we could expand our services to meet all of the needs of this varied clientele that we had. As a result, Cedira Wealth evolved from just providing self-directed retirement help into a more customized, done-for-you service that covers all types of real estate investors. And in the process, they've made buying real estate just as easy as buying stocks. So when we started working together, I was impressed by how systematized and streamlined the whole process was. But after serving high net worth clients for more than 2 decades, they figured out how to make investing in real estate a lot simpler. Another thing that I admired was how many quality partnerships they developed over the years. They spent years vetting and handpicking experts in many fields, establishing solid relationships with lenders, managers, and professionals who became available to our clients. So Cedira Wealth developed new construction properties in more than 42 cities nationwide, and they established with banks who already had pre-approved non-recourse financing on many of those properties. Now, if you're not familiar with non-recourse financing, it's basically where a bank issues a loan based on the asset itself, in this case, a rental property, instead of the person asking for the loan. But in order for them to agree to that, the property has to be an absolute top-notch property. Great location, great quality, with everything pointing to ongoing cash flow. We have a rigorous inspection process for all of our homes, and they know they're great investments. But when a bank comes out to assess the property in order to protect their own interests, you know you're getting high quality, because now not only did you get an inspection on the property, you the buyer, but now the bank that's actually going to put the money up to provide the loan on that property is also doing their rigorous inspection before you're ever able to buy the property. So that's like an extra set of eyeballs that has nothing to do with you. Now, with their extensive connections, Cedira Wealth has experienced specialists available for every step of the investing process, from market researchers to the best property management companies. Now, since they've taken care of all of those details, Natalie and I have been able to focus on what we do best, helping people reach financial freedom faster through financial intelligence. Helping people reach financial freedom faster through increased financial intelligence, because it all starts right there. Thanks to our partnership, we've been able to fulfill our dream of providing a customized, full-service real estate investing experience. That's the power of working with a team and surrounding yourself with people who want to see you succeed, people who have different strengths that are different from yours. Now, as I alluded to earlier, in the next video, we're diving into the details of the financial freedom number and how you can find your freedom number to help you reach financial freedom. I'll see you in the next video.